I am a fierce mama, a fierce grandma and auntie. Are you? Do you have a fierce mama or grandma or auntie or in your life? Are you married to one? All of my books, all of my protagonists are mothers who are fighting for their families, even while all kinds of other things are going on. Tangled Lies is a murder mystery. And Vera's adult son, she finds him brutally murdered when she comes home. Danny is a homeless 25-year-old, and Vera's motherly heart goes out to her as well. This unlikely pairing of Danny and 70-year-old Vera come together to solve the murder over 2 propulsive weeks in May. Aria has an 18-year-old son who has just gone off to college. And she finds a murdered victim in her basement. And the murderer sees her, and she sees the murderer, and he threatens her family. She's not having that. Over 2 fast-moving weeks, Arya and Jax, adores her and is trying so hard to break through to her barriers, that she's got all up, they try to solve the murder and protect her family. Meanwhile, because this is a dual timeline story, we meet the murder victim when he's young and his parents are trying to help him. Justice for Emerson. Roxy is a harried mom. Oh my gosh. She has 4 kids. The oldest is 17 and pregnant. And her husband and she are so unhappy in their work, but she has written a play and she believes that it's going to solve all of her problems and somehow help her. She wants her daughter to keep the baby, but can they raise another child? Is Jewel even ready to be a mother? And then in walks Spider Booth, back in town, threatening to upend her life. And my last fierce mama that I want to tell you about is Grace. Grace has put aside, she's made peace, all the trauma and unhappiness of her life. And she's building a new life in America. Now, this is in 1924, set in Harlem, New York. We're in the roaring 20s, in the Harlem Renaissance. And she comes home, finds something horrific. I mean, really horrific. And she has to figure out a way to keep her and her 5 kids alive and safe at a time when women and immigrants and people of color didn't have a lot of opportunities. But she is a fierce mama and she does whatever she can. You may or may not agree with some of her decisions, but you will feel her heart and her tenacity and her determination. And there's a little bit of romance in this one, too. You can find True Grace by Karen E. Osborne, Reckonings by the same author, Justice for Emerson, and Tangled Lies wherever you buy or borrow